This is Play It Forward, a weekly podcast by Veracity Collab, answering all kinds of questions about video, one topic at a time, in less than 3 minutes. At least that's what we're shooting for. Here we go. I'm Bub Coons. This is Charlie Matz. The topic of the day is on B2B video. Charles, my friend, what's a great way that B2B can use video?
Well, B2B or business-to-business companies, they can use video in a lot of different ways, but one really powerful way we've seen them use video is to shorten sales cycles. So, in the process of selling their service or product, there's many different checkpoints along the way where they've got to explain, how they're valuable or why they're going to save their client money and things like that. They've also have, most of the time, several different people they're going to talk to. There's usually a decision maker involved. Video is great because you can take all or one of those points along the way and explain the value of what you're delivering. The reason that that's powerful is because that decision maker is more likely to watch video. We see that C-level executives are way more likely to watch video in the research phase of deciding how to use a vendor or choose a software or something like that. So yeah, video to shorten sales cycles is a great way for B2B companies to use video.
Yeah, and it's like you were saying earlier, this whole idea of the customer journey and what we call a where to declare. You want to attract the person, but once they're attracted, they're somewhere in this consideration phase and this conversion phase, and right there is where the sales cycles, you want to shorten that. Inside of that little gap, what kinds of videos do you see that B2B companies can use?
Yeah, a couple examples. One is testimonials.
Yeah.
It might seem simple, but the power of a testimonial is that you're really creating trust. I mean, somebody's gone before you in a similar industry or a similar company, and they're validating the person that you're researching and you're considering. The other thing is to maybe choose one of those moments, maybe a specific process that you have that's unique. Most of the time, people, especially nowadays, are coming up with really interesting ways to do business that are sometimes confusing or complex. Yeah. A video simplifies that. So if you 45 seconds, 60 seconds, you can explain something that normally takes a salesperson, a half an hour meeting.
Yep.
I mean, that's a great way to cut down on the work needed in order to convince that person you're talking to.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Video is great for B2B to shorten sales cycles, and that's all we got today. Remember to follow us on social, and if you like what you heard today, please play it forward.